What if your groceries could be ordered, paid for, and delivered, all without you ever opening your wallet? What if your city's entire transport network recognized you the moment you walked in? And what if your face, just your face, was enough to pay for your morning coffee? Here is the thing. In China, none of this is science fiction. It is Saturday morning. Today, we are uncovering 11 Chinese hacks that are so practical, so brilliantly designed, that you will genuinely wonder why the rest of the world has not caught up yet. Stay with us until the very end, because number 11 is the one that will stop you mid-scroll and make you say, wait, that is actually real. Hack number 1, super apps. Your entire life, one screen. Imagine this. You wake up, message your friend, order breakfast, pay a utility bill, book a doctor's appointment, and hail a ride, all without ever leaving a single app. That is not a dream. That is WeChat. Here's the thing. While the rest of the world juggles dozens of apps for a dozen different tasks, China built something far more elegant. Super apps like WeChat combine messaging, payments, bookings, government services, and shopping into one seamless digital ecosystem. Translation: your phone becomes your wallet, your ID, your bank, and your personal assistant fused into one. The real genius is how naturally this fits into daily life. People in China rarely carry physical wallets anymore. The friction of modern life, switching apps, re-entering card details, standing in queues, simply disappears. And get this, even government services and healthcare bookings are integrated, making bureaucracy something you handle in seconds, not hours. Bottom line, this is a masterclass in efficiency, and it starts with the brilliant idea that your digital life should work for you, not against you. Hack number 2. QR code payments. The street vendor's digital revolution picture. A fruit seller on a dusty roadside corner. No card machine. No cash register. Just a small printed square taped to a basket of mangoes. You scan it, confirm, and walk away with your fruit in 3 seconds flat. That is the ingenious simplicity of QR code payments through platforms like Alipay and WeChat Pay. Here's the thing, traditional card infrastructure is expensive to install and maintain, but a QR code, it costs almost nothing to print, and it turns any seller, from a street food vendor to a taxi driver, into a fully functioning digital checkout counter. The real genius is the democratization of commerce this creates. Even the smallest entrepreneurs operate cashless businesses without any banking hardware. And get this, the speed of transactions means queues that used to stretch down the block simply do not exist anymore. Hack number 3, dockless bike sharing. The city lends you wheels, but here is where it gets truly ingenious. Once your payments are instant, what about your movement? China solved urban congestion's most stubborn puzzle, the last mile problem, with dockless bike sharing. Scan a QR code on a Mobike or Hello Bike, ride to your destination, and simply leave it on the pavement. No docking station, no reservation, no hassle. Translation: the city itself becomes a lending library of transport. The clever part is in the digital integration. GPS tracking, app-based billing, and real-time availability maps mean millions of bikes flow through Chinese cities like a living, breathing transit system. It is an elegant solution to urban congestion that is also cheap, eco-friendly, and shockingly simple to use. If you are finding these ideas as fascinating as we do, hit that subscribe button and drop a like. It helps more curious minds discover content like this. Hack number 4, high-speed rail, shrinking a continent. China is roughly the same size as the continental United States, and yet traveling between major cities often feels like hopping between neighborhoods. Here's the thing, China's high-speed rail network is the largest in the world, with trains running at up to 350 kilometers per hour on dedicated rail lines with precision scheduling. That means Beijing to Shanghai, over 1,000 kilometers, takes around 4.5 hours. Translation: distances that once defined your week become a lunch trip. The real genius is not just the speed, it is how this network reshapes daily life at scale. Business travel, family visits, regional commerce, all of it accelerates when geography shrinks. It is a stroke of genius in urban planning and modern engineering that connects an entire nation like never before. Hack number 5, cashless public transport. Just flow through the city. And once you arrive, getting around is just as seamless. China's public transport systems are fully integrated with mobile payment apps through QR scanning or NFC technology. You walk into a metro station, open your app, scan, and you are through. No ticket machine, no fumbling for change, no queues. And get this, the same app you use to pay your rent and order dinner is the same one that gets you on the bus. The real genius is the invisible elegance of this system. Commuters move through an entire city across buses, metros, and trains with the friction of a single tap. Bottom line, this is what seamless integration looks like in practice. We have got to ask, which of these brilliant ideas would you want in your city first? Drop your answer in the comments below. We read every single one. Hack number 6, smart parcel lockers. Your packages wait for you. In most of the world, a missed delivery means a frustrating slip of paper and a trip to a distant depot. In China, it means a notification on your phone and a 2-minute stop at the locker downstairs. Smart parcel lockers are installed across apartment buildings, street corners, and transport hubs. When your package arrives, a code is sent to your phone. You collect it anytime, 6 in the morning, 11 at night, whenever suits you. Translation: your delivery schedule bends around your life, not the courier's. The real genius is how this small shift eliminates one of modern life's most persistent frustrations. Failed deliveries drop dramatically, courier efficiency skyrockets, and you never miss a package again. Hack number 7, ultra-fast food delivery. Thousands of riders, one mission. Here's the thing, China's food delivery ecosystem is unlike anything else on Earth. Platforms like Meituan use AI-powered logistics to dispatch thousands of riders across city grids with surgical precision, delivering restaurant-quality meals in 20 to 30 minutes. And get this, even smaller cities and suburban areas are fully covered. The network is so dense and so brilliantly coordinated that cooking at home becomes genuinely optional for millions of people. It is like the city has a pulse, thousands of riders moving like blood cells, feeding every corner of it. Hack number 8, mobile street kitchens, a full restaurant in a moving box. But here's where it gets truly fascinating. What if the restaurant came to you, not as a delivery bag, but as a kitchen on wheels? Mobile street kitchens are a brilliant and long-standing tradition in China, now optimized for modern urban life. Compact cooking units, often focused on 1 or 2 specialty dishes, bring fresh, hot food to street corners, markets, and transit hubs at prices that make eating out genuinely affordable. The solution is simple: reduce overhead, maximize flavor, go where the people are. This is traditional craftsmanship meeting urban practicality. Small entrepreneurs thrive, communities eat well, and the street itself becomes a dining room. Hack number 9, digital red envelopes, ancient tradition, instant joy. And get this, China didn't just modernize its infrastructure, it modernized its culture without losing what makes it beautiful. The hongbao, or red envelope, is a centuries-old Chinese tradition of gifting money during festivals and celebrations. Today, it lives inside WeChat as a digital feature that lets you send money instantly in festive format, complete with personalized messages and animations. During Chinese New Year, hundreds of millions of digital red envelopes are sent in a single day. The real genius is the preservation of cultural values inside digital innovation. Ancient warmth delivered at the speed of a notification. Hack number 10, live stream shopping. Commerce meets entertainment. Here's the thing, online shopping has one fundamental problem. You cannot try things. You cannot ask questions. You cannot feel the energy of a real marketplace. China solved this with live stream shopping. On platforms tied to Alibaba Group, influencers and hosts demonstrate products live, answering questions in real time, showing items in action, building genuine trust with audiences of millions. Viewers buy instantly with a single tap. Translation: it is the world's most efficient marketplace, dressed as entertainment. Bottom line, this is not just shopping. It is a brilliantly engaging experience that generates billions in sales in hours and has transformed digital commerce into something truly human. Hack number 11, facial recognition payments. Your face is your wallet. And here it is, the one that sounds like it belongs in a film. In select stores and vending machines across China, you do not need your phone. You do not need your card. You simply look at a screen and the payment is made. AI-powered facial recognition links your face to your payment account, creating a transaction so frictionless it almost feels invisible. And get this technology is not a pilot program for the wealthy. It is operating in everyday retail environments, accessible to ordinary people going about ordinary days. The real genius is how China has taken cutting-edge AI and embedded it so naturally into daily life that it stops feeling futuristic and just starts feeling normal. What makes all 11 of these ideas so powerful is not just the technology behind them, it is the philosophy within them. Here is the thing, every single one of these hacks was built to solve a real daily frustration. Not to impress at a trade show, not to trend on social media, to make ordinary life, commuting, eating, shopping, giving, paying, genuinely better. From super apps to face payments, from high-speed rail to digital red envelopes, China has quietly built a world where friction is the enemy and efficiency is a cultural value. And the lesson for all of us is simple. The future does not always arrive in a dramatic announcement. Sometimes it arrives as a QR code on a fruit stand. Bottom line, while the world debates what tomorrow might look like, millions of people are already living it. If you want to keep discovering the world's most ingenious ideas, innovations that are already changing lives right now, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. The next video might just change the way you see your own daily routine.